Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about the impact that smooth speech can have on your career. Why is it important for you to speak smoothly? So here, you're going to see we talked about rhythm and we talked about flow. Now we're going to talk about the impact, right? The impact that smooth speech can have on your career. The impact smooth speech can have on your career. Why would you want to speak smoothly? Why would you want to speak with rhythm and flow? The impact that smooth speech can have on your career are as follows. Number one, people will want to listen to you. They will want to hear what you have to say. Have you ever talked to someone or heard someone that was difficult to listen to because they had a really squeaky voice, it was really high pitched, it was so low you couldn't hear it, they talked so fast you couldn't understand them, their accent was so thick, and they talked fast and you couldn't understand them, or a variety of other things that prevented you, that kind of filtered out their message. They could have been brilliant, but you didn't enjoy speaking with them because of their style of speech. So when you speak smoothly, people will want to listen to you. A second reason that you want to be able to speak smoothly is because when people want to listen to you, then they will listen to you more. And the message that you're communicating, the content that's contained within the message that you're communicating, whatever it is that you're expressing, will be better received. It won't be filtered out by your speaking style. Okay? So the message could be very clear, it could be very powerful, but if your style is such that people don't like listening to you, it'll filter out the importance, the impact of the message. Does that make sense? So when you speak smoothly, it allows your message to be transmitted, to be translated more easily. So people will want to listen to you, and they will want to hear, they'll be able to hear the content of your message. They'll be able to hear it. So they'll want to listen to you, they'll be able to hear what you're saying, the content, and they'll be more willing and more likely to take action, right? So if I don't want to listen to you, and or if I can't understand what you're saying, the content, because it's being filtered out by your style, then chances are I'm not going to want to take action on what you've said. So a great example is you're in a meeting, you're sitting around a table, you have a brilliant idea, and you start speaking and people can't understand, so they're looking at their phones and stuff. And then someone else who can speak smoother voices the same idea and they go, that's a great idea, let's do that. Has that ever happened to you? I've talked to people that that's happened to, okay? So you want people to be able to take action on your suggestions and on your ideas. You don't want them to not take action because your speech wasn't smooth, because they didn't want to hear you, or they couldn't hear you, or they couldn't understand you. So I hope that that makes sense. This is very, very important, believe it or not. You could be a top performer, a high performer. You could be brilliant, the best in your field. But if your speech isn't smooth enough that people want to listen to you, that they can hear and understand what you're saying, and that they're willing and able to take action on what you said, then that's going to diminish your capacity to some degree. It doesn't mean you're not going to be successful, that you can't be, because you can. But you could be more successful, right, in your career, could have a greater impact if your speech were smoother. All right? Look forward to seeing you in the next session.